Now, the way I behave here, the things I do here, somebody who read for me, train up a child in the way to go. Who was the person? Let me see your hand. Somebody said, train up a child. I can't remember the person. Okay? Now, when do you think you get training? You get training from this age. So if at this age you haven't been trained, you will have problems throughout your life at this age. This is where they train you to wake up early. This is where they train you to read books. This is where they train you to save money. This is where they train you to have a good character. This is where they train you to serve and to be a blessing to your family, to Zambia. So the kind of training you get here determines the kind of person you become here. So if you see a bad person, it's because of the training, most of the time. Is it that you didn't train, they didn't train you, or you rejected training? Then that person, most of the time. Where does your life truly start? It starts here at preparation. That beautiful life you want at the end starts at preparation. So some of us will think, oh, my father has money. My father is Pastor Jolomi, so I can waste my time. I don't prepare. Very soon, that Pastor Jolomi may die, correct? And you didn't prepare for anything. What's the best thing your parents can give you? The best thing your parents can give you, what? Sorry? Education. The only thing, if anything, your parents owe you is education and training. The rest you will do for yourself. So if you have parents at this age to train you and you are wasting your time, very soon they won't be there. I always say parents mean people that pay the rent. They pay your bills. Very soon you will be too old for anybody to pay any bills for you. Have you prepared yourself? Let me hear you again. What is it your parents should give you? What's the best thing they can give you? Education and what? Training. Training. If they owe you anything, that's the only thing they owe you. Now, let me ask you, if your parents have money, do you have money? Whose money is it? Did they work for it? So if your parents are rich, you are what? You are broke, you are poor. When do you get rich? When you make your own money. Let me ask you, what makes people rich? Money? Does money make people rich? What makes people rich? Managing yourself, managing your money, managing your time. Money makes more people poor than it makes people rich. Money makes more people what? Have you seen the poor people around you? Why are they poor? The way they use money. Not money, the way they use money. All we do when we are poor, why are we poor? All we do is buy things. We buy. That's why we are poor. It's not money that is the problem. It's that you are a buyer. You are a consumer. You always look for what to buy. You are always spending money. You are wasting money. And that discipline starts now. How many of you save money now? Don't impress me. Because lying is a sin, isn't it? So put your hand down. Very fast. Let's do it one more time. Knowing that God is looking at you right now. If I don't know the truth, God knows the truth, isn't it? How many people save money? Let me see your hand. Good. Wonderful. Let me ask you a question. How many people spend money? Why are people broke? Because they don't know what to do with money. So they just spend it and spend it and spend it. What should I do with money? Manage it. What should I do with money? Manage money. I manage it. The way I manage myself, I manage money. I manage time. I manage relationships. I manage everything I'm given. If I can manage it properly, I'll become very successful. Okay? Tell somebody, I'm not a youth. I'm a successful leader. Announce to the person, I'm not a youth. I'm a successful leader. Think about this. If I put a seed in my hand, imagine an apple seed I put in my hand. What am I holding in my hand? I'm not holding an apple. I'm holding what? I'm holding an apple tree with apple fruits. What is inside the seed? An apple tree with apple fruits. What is inside the fruits? Apple seeds that have apple trees with apple fruits. So what am I holding in my hand? A forest of apples. So when I look at you, who are you? Are you a youth? What is inside you? That's who you are. And guess what is inside you? Your dream. So your job is to grow yourself so your dream becomes your name. How many of you want to be billionaires? If you don't want to be a billionaire, you're a sinner. I'm not lying to you. Let me ask again. How many people want to be billionaires? Good. Where is it going to come from? Inside of you. You know where your billions will come from? From the products you produce. From the things you use what you have learned to produce. Did you see Carlos dancing? If Carlos was in America, they will be paying him more money, isn't it? Just for dancing in movies, dancing in theaters, dancing in different places. We don't appreciate dancing in Zambia yet. If he was in Nigeria, he will make money because they are looking for professional dancers, for movies, for things like that. A time is going to come in Zambia that dancers will be appreciated. You like it or not? Because the entertainment industry is one of the biggest industries in the world. But it's not yet developed in Zambia. Who will develop it? You, the youth. So somebody here is an entertainment mogul, organizing young people in creative things to produce entertainment for people with money to spend on. That's a business. Guess what? They won't teach you that in school. It will come from the thing you use your mind to do. So entertainment is a big opportunity for young people. If you don't take the opportunity, South Africans will take it, Nigerians will take it, Europeans, Americans will take it, and you will work for them instead of you to use it for yourself. Hope you know you are not too young to listen to this. Is somebody listening to me? Good. So what am I meant to be doing 0 to 21? What should I be doing? Preparing for what? What are you preparing for? What? What kind of life do you want to prepare for? I can't hear you. A successful life. So when does your successful life start? Now. So every time you wake up, you take a book. Every time you wake up, you go and study. Every time you go to school, every time you interact with your parents and your teachers, what are you doing? You are preparing yourself for your successful life. You are already living your dream. Every time you wake up and you waste your time, every time you wake up and you do all those things, what are you saying to yourself? I'm preparing myself for a useless life.